my experience with Rael so far. Let me tell you about it. Vlog 3, let's go. So Rael, what I think about Rael, I've been with the company for a year. I fixed my hat. Best team in the NFL. But been with the company for a year. Don't really have any complaints. You know, the reason I chose Rael is because one, because paid training. You know, you get $500 a week when you go to training, and two, because I'm from Atlanta, they actually have a terminal in Conley, Georgia, which is not too far from where I live. It's only like 45 minutes from where I live. So you know, that's why I chose them. That was in the beginning. In the beginning, before, when I was looking around, I mean, it's so many companies out there, so much competition. I think the biggest mistake I did was look at YouTube and try to figure out which company to go with, because YouTube didn't help at all. Because everybody, you know, you put in one company, half the people that's with the company don't like it, but still work there. The other half love it and tell you not to go nowhere else. So it didn't really help out. And actually, you know, I was actually going to go with Swift at first, to be honest with you. Because when you look up companies to drive for, I think the first thing that came up was Swift and CR England. But I heard a lot about CR England, not through YouTube, but somebody that actually worked there, and it didn't work out for me. Swift, there was a guy I talked to, a recruiter, and he was going to, I forgot where the terminal was, but, you know, he told me the deal, and, you know, that's what I was going with, and I just kept looking. And at the point in my life, you know, I had to do, you know, either I had to do what I had to do, but I needed the money. And Rael was the only company that paid you for training. They're the only ones that I saw that paid you for training. And then, you know, so I just went with Rael. Training was 4 weeks. It was great. I had some good trainers. I was actually a part of a group. I think it was like 4 or 5. And I was actually pretty nervous because I never drove a 10-speed before. I never drove a manual stick ever. So, you know, I'm sweating bullets, you know, hoping I pass, at least get through the training. But I caught on pretty quick, caught on pretty fast. Training went great. You know, I went in the summertime, nice and hot, because I do not like cold weather. But training was great. The trainers there are great. I think they done switched them up now. But I had David Fialo, if I said his last name correct. Great trainer, funny guy. Funny. Boy, we had a good time, I swear. I think we started out with 5, ended up with only just me and another guy. You know, the other 3 had their reasons. I think one, somebody passed away, he had to leave. The other, he got sent home. Because they're not going to put anybody on the road. So, you know, if you don't look like you're going to make it in training, you know, they're going to have to make that decision to send you home. But yeah, me and the other guy finished. It was great. But yeah, you go for 4 weeks. You go on the road with the trainer. I had a good over-the-road trainer. Cool guy. You know, so I was able, he let me drive a lot, which I wasn't really worried about that. After the stories he done told me, as far as, you know, you go over the road training, but you don't want to drive. That's kind of stupid. But I actually drove most of the time because I wanted to get used to driving at least 500 or more miles a day. At first it's hard because I'm not used to it, wasn't used to it. You know, now I can do 600, 700 if I could. You know, the trucks only go 65 miles an hour, so can't really get to 700, but you know, you can get up, I think the most I've done is like 650, you know, but you know, if I had to tell somebody which company to go with, you know, I would definitely recommend Rael. I mean, they have a good structure. They practice safety. They got the Safe 7, you know, which is good too, because even if you don't stay with the company, you know, that's stuff you can take on the road with you to another company, or if you get your own truck. You know, they follow some good safety procedures that, you know, cause you not to be in no accidents. You know, especially in the winter, you know, they don't make you drive. You can just tell them you don't feel safe driving in these conditions, then, you know, they'll let you stop somewhere. You know, stuff like New Year's Eve, all their drivers got to stop driving before 8. I believe it's 8. But they're really safe, and you know, it's a good. I mean, they're smart. You know, it's a smart company. Their score for the DOT, I mean, it's a good score, so you never really have to pull into the DOT. They never call you in. I haven't got called in yet. You know, it's been a year. You know, they got the pre-pass. You go right past it. You know, you rarely get called in. But I have to say, overall, a good company. Don't think about the money. You know, if you think about the money, then you're really going to have a hard time. Because you can't expect to start driving and just make all this buku money. You know, you can't be balling. You're not at the gate. It's going to take you some time. When you first get in with the company, with any company, you know, they're going to start you at the lowest. You know, you got to start from the bottom and pretty much work your way up. You know, I'm going to keep this short. But, you know, I would recommend Rael. You know, they got, and then another thing too, they got a lot of terminals. And the terminals are pretty nice. You know, of course, you get everything you need at the terminal. Shower. They got one in Gary. They got a restaurant in there. You know, free coffee at the one in Conley. You know, your washer and dryers. You know, things you need. That I would think that any other company would have, you know, nice terminals for their drivers. But, you know, I don't know about any other companies. But I can tell you, you know, Rael got some nice drivers. I mean, nice terminals or whatever. But, yeah. But anyway, if anybody got questions about Rael, feel free. Comment. I'll try to answer your comments the best I can. I feel like I'm missing something. Training, great. The experience is great. Oh, your fleet manager. You know, I think it's with any company, but you know, when you come in, you know, I know it's forced dispatch, but you still gotta say so and stuff. You're not forced to do anything you don't want to. I mean, yeah, you gotta take that load, but you know, if the time is not gonna work, if you're not getting enough miles, you know, you have to voice your opinion to these fleet managers and let them know, like, hey, I'm not getting enough miles. I told my fleet manager, man, give me all the miles that you can give me. I want all the miles. I don't care. I mean, I stay out 26 days, 36 days at a time, depending on what's going on at home. You know, I'll cut it short. But the fleet managers, I've had some good fleet managers. I think I've had 4 within a year, and they all have been great. Probably one I had when I first started. You know, we didn't really connect, but you know, everybody else, awesome fleet managers. I swear, awesome. You know, they go out their way to make sure that you're comfortable. You know, that you're in an area that you're comfortable. You know, but you know, sometimes, you know, you can't be picky. The ones that are picky are the ones that don't get the miles, so keep that in mind. But everybody's situation is different. But that's my thoughts on Rael for today. I probably have more to say about Rael, but right now, I'm gonna cut this short today. But anyway, this your boy Mikelanta from Hotlanta, them Falcons. And you got to keep those wheels turning. I swear, you got to keep those wheels turning. Because if you don't keep them wheels turning, I swear, you ain't earning nothing. Might well go work at McDonald's. But you got to keep those wheels turning. But nah, don't work at McDonald's. I take that back. I take that back. That's kind of way low. But you just got to keep those wheels turning so you can keep earning. But I'm out, man. Y'all be safe. Truckers, y'all drive safe. Slow down, please. I'll tell y'all a story later on about this trucker, man. He was going way too fast, scared me half to death. But y'all be safe out there. Until the next vlog, I'm out.